Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Leo for the month of October. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or it may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Now, I am reading for October, but you can be feeling these energies whenever you view this video. Let us begin. Your current situation is the World, the Empress, and the Two of Shields reverse. So, something ended. There was loss because the Two of Shields would have came upright before it became reversed. And we see somebody here looking back at a loss. So, this has already happened. This loss. Somebody could be feeling battle weary. In the reverse, this person wants back what they lost. They want another chance. They want a new beginning. And one thing to note is that every character on these cards looks back to the past. So something ended. Somebody has incurred a loss and is greatly feeling this loss. They are battle weary and they want another chance. They still want to nurture this connection. This person, again, you see, I keep getting that same message. They're battle weary and they're wounded. They're hurting, but they're not ready to give up. This person looks to the past at a connection. Something they still want to nurture again, but they're going back and forth on how to turn this back around. Somebody could have acted immaturely or could have taken an action out of emotion, possibly even kind of blew up. Spurred on by the emotion. Somebody could have been, with that Page of Cups reverse, they could have had a sore spot. They could have been jealous. There could have been jealousy here. And so they brought in the Five of Swords because that's a repeating card. It's here. And that's the problem. The problem is that Five of Swords. This could be somebody who's got a lot of pride. Even if they know they made a mistake, if they were feeling guilty, even if they know they're wrong, it's difficult for them to go back and admit it after everything that they said or everything that they did, The problem is that it wasn't ending, but it appears, even if they ended it, it appears as though it wasn't expected, like it was a spur-of-the-moment thing, like this person suddenly reacted to something because of a sore spot, and that seems to be what has happened here. So they've withdrawn, but they're watching. They're watching, and they're trying to figure out how to get back what they've lost. They will need to be with the serpent. It's like a very subtle approach. It could be waiting for the right moment to strike, watching and waiting, and we have that watching here in this card of the Page of Swords. So they cause this, they take this action. It was a spur of the moment thing. It wasn't expected. And now they're watching from behind the scenes. They're conflicted as to how to get back what they've lost. They could be waiting for information. This person is extremely unhappy. About the Ten of Swords. Okay, so it ended and it looks really bad is what they're thinking, you know. It looks really bad. They're really unhappy. They don't know how to get back what they've lost. They're waiting. They're watching. Maybe waiting on information. Maybe there's something they need to realize. Okay, because that's what the Ten of Swords would speak about. It's about looking back at past behaviors with the Devil here, and this Eight of Swords here also. Looking back at negative patterns or negative thought patterns. And, you know, this person could have been in denial. They could have been really afraid. They could have felt trapped with these cards, trapped by their own fears, and their own fears would have led most likely to that Ten of Swords. So that Ten of Swords most likely happened because of somebody's fears. That is most likely what is at the root, but maybe this person here has not yet realized it, but will come to realize it because this card says so. So they do come to realize a behavior or a pattern. They do come out of this. They do remove that blindfold because they want to, because they're choosing to figure out what went wrong. Because they want to escape the situation that they are in where they're not happy, and they want to go back to a situation, but they have to figure out first where they went wrong in the past. And so how do I get my desired result? So they're trying to understand something here in the Hangman energy. How can I fix things? How can I make things better? Trying to find a way to approach a problem that will ultimately tip the scale in their favor. And so yeah, and so that's it. It's something that they need to do, that they need to realize, and they will realize, is what these cards are telling me. Because they want this bad enough. Because they love. Because they made a mistake. Because they jumped the gun. Without having the facts, the imagination, and their fears filled in the blanks that they didn't have, you know, filled in that information. And it's what caused this. Ultimately, they stabbed themselves. That's what I'm getting. But they come back in the future changed. They come back now no longer impulsive, willing and wanting to help the situation. Wanting a new opportunity. Wanting to change this situation of the Five of Cups and that Five of Swords. And that Ten of Cups reverse. They want to turn things around. And once they have the lesson They are quite able to turn things around. Because before, they were going against the flow. They were believing that they couldn't have this, or they were believing this and that was, none of it was true. The Gentle Gardener is the advice card I've drawn for you, or for whomever this is, and it did come out in the reverse. This is somebody who perhaps was harboring some resentments, reinforcing negativity by believing that they, that they were lacking this or that. It's because of limitations, which was where they were before. Now, of course, they will come out of that. You see, every time you send out a desire for something, but you secretly harbor a belief that you're undeserving of it, you plant weeds. You plant weeds in the field of your dreams. And those weeds choke the life out of it. So you need to be more aware of your negative thoughts, you or them. And once that is recognized, which is, and we see that it is, once that is recognized, then the bad seeds can be removed and replaced with healthy ones, which is what we see exactly taking place here. It's what they're going to do. They come back, they see this, and they come back changed. So, expect news and a new beginning. And that happens because of it, because of the change this person made. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.